If you love big, mean-looking weapons, you gotta give the axe build a chance. You gotta at least try it. It's been one of my favorite, and it will continue to be. And on this video, I am going to show you the best way that I have learned to build it. It has a ton of good moves in it, but there's a lot, so we'll go over some. Rambo here with the Gamers Cafe, and in this video, we're going over the axe. It's my favorite weapon in the entire game. I've used it in 1, 2, and now 3. And I'm happy to use it again. On Nioh 3, I started looking for an axe that I was familiar with, and instead, I stumbled upon this, the gardening tool. It's like a hoe or something. I was shocked, but I ended up loving it, man. It hit like a truck. It still does. It's great. Now I'm using something else, but for the beginning, this is what it was. And it took me much further than I thought a gardening tool ever could. It takes out big enemies. It didn't matter, man. This thing was pretty beast. But like I said, it was just for the beginning part of the game. But if you're working on the axe build and you can do some damage, like I said, it doesn't matter the size of the enemy either. We use the gardening tool until we get something better. When you transform into the Guardian, it packs a pretty heavy axe. Looks really cool, hits hard, it's really fun. Probably my favorite so far. I've tried a few things. This is still up there for me. Alright, so this is what I'm rocking here. I got this. I'm usually in high stance. And you got the option of these. This one's more a flip thing, but this is the mad spinner. This is the shit. You're probably gonna start off with this one, the regular spinner first. And then I got this baby for mid stance, which does massive damage. And we also, usually I have it here too, but I switched it to this because I wanted to try this out. And also with bosses, this one hits quicker rather than getting caught up in like a 5-minute spin. You know what I'm saying? So I put this on low. And the lumberjack is probably the hardest hitting. And then for my stats, I just changed them a bit. I didn't have so much in heart and all that. Just for mad spinner, bro, you need straight stamina. That's where it's at. So yeah, these stats are important. And then as far as the mad spinner and then the lumberjack cannot be overlooked. It's a massive attack. And then this, the earth carver, absolutely devastating. And it doesn't matter how big they are, man. You can crush anybody with this build. I'm telling you. Early game, late game, end game, any game, this build has been crushing it for me. Alright, so now I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to go to each attack and try to give a demonstration of it, and then my suggestions on how you should set it up, just to give you an advantage over certain kinds of enemies, because not everybody's vulnerable to the same attacks, and that's just how it is. We're going to go over the most important ones that I feel and the most powerful ones. Probably not every single one, because we would be here for hours. Now another thing is, I'm going to attach a video to the end of this video, and it's about Type 2 controller settings. Now all these special moves are going to be so much easier for you to do if you have it set up on Type 2. And that video explains why. Alright, now let's switch gears. We're going to go somewhere where we can beat up on some people. So right here is my axe tree. Yes, it is very full. But a lot of properties in this I'm pulling from here as well, because this is samurai. So you kind of want to look through here and see what would be good for you based on your style, you know? And then some of this stuff you pick up just through playing the game. I would recommend getting this for any build you're doing if you're running samurai. So this one's very important, because if you do a Kai pulse, you're going to get rid of that pool. The yokai realm pool, which, as you guys probably already figured out, it sucks. Like, your Kai is sucked down to nothing. You can't do anything. It's horrible. So I definitely recommend getting this. course, you need that first. Some players turn grapple off on their axe build. I did it, and I understand why they do it. But I'd rather run with the grapple. All right, so the first thing I'm going to show you is here. So as I was saying, the lumber chop, man, it is so powerful, y'all. Like, and if you hit them with like talismans to like weaken their defenses and then do stuff to perk your attack power, you're gonna crush them, dude. Like I'm even killing people in one hit without doing that. So lumber chop is amazing. Heavenly Earth, fantastic. Heaven and Earth, sorry. Yeah, Heaven and Earth is a very good skill, and you get it very early on in the game as well. So it's a good one. Bear's Bane Fire, absolutely amazing, man. You throw some quick attacks, drop some fire on them right after. And it's like another attack as well. I'm about to show you that. Increase Kai consumed when dodging, exchange for decreasing Kai when attacking. I don't know why I have this on here. I would like to have attack on this because these are the heavy attacks. So I put rage. But then what I'll do is put the other ones, like battle focus, like the Kai one, we'll put that on mid stance. And then on low stance, we're going to put the Adamatine, sorry. Adamantine. I don't know how the hell you say that. Adamantine. Adam and Time. So this way you can just quit if you're trying to increase your defensive, go to low stance, push RB, press B, hold it down, you'll do that. Just like this. So right now we're in high stance, so we're doing rage, but they all look the same. You scream and you buff yourself up. So now I'm gonna get his attention. That's the lumber chop, y'all. Did you see that? I mean, he didn't have a chance against us, dude. So now, and it looks amazing, bro. Just look at that. You wind up like you're about to slam a home run with some yokai brains. It's absolutely amazing. Then after that, we got Heaven and Earth, which I'm sure y'all have probably already seen that. And then this one here, the Fang Toss. That is very effective. It comes out pretty fast. It'll mess people up, dude. And then the retreating axe, that's good. Like if you're trying to get away and hit at the same time. All of these moves, you just got to play. And then you get to the point where instead of backing up, you do retreating axe. Or instead of doing this, you do that. And it just comes with time. And before you know it, like you're just like kicking people's asses, man. You're going left and right doing stuff like that. This one here I do a lot of without even realizing it. Because you do a high pulse and then you attack. It's actually good. But that's what it looks like. And it's so good. Actually, I do this a lot. It's just a nice extra hit. And you're getting the Kai pulse out of it. So, I mean, it's amazing. Okay, what were you doing? Okay, we're doing I'm going to show you Bear's Bane first. So, you got to use a heavy attack. This is the best way to use it. So, I use a heavy spin. Then the Bear's Bane, fire. Look at that, bro. That shit is amazing. It's so fun to use, too. See that? It has a massive radius on top of it. And then here's this one, which I think is fantastic. So what I was telling you about watching type B, see how I'm blocking? So I can do my special skills now because I chose B as an option. I can hold block and then just tap the attack, and there it is. I don't have to do all this fancy timing, push up on my joystick and all that garbage. I think it's awesome. We're gonna finish them off with a nice little home run. All right, so that, my friends, is this portion, which is the high stance. And again, you can switch this. Lumber chop has to be on high stance. You can't put it here. So what I do is I put lumber chop here, and then I put mad spinner on mid, Sometimes I'll change it up a bit. Rampage Seeking, very good. Now, Mad Spinner is great. I'm going to show you guys that one next. It's a great attack, but if you're fighting like bosses and stuff, it can get kind of overwhelming, and that's why you want to set it up where you have other attacks that are much faster. Lumber Chop is fast, is not fast either, because you got to wind up, but it doesn't prolong as much as Mad Spinner. Mad Spinner doesn't take a long time to start. It just goes for a long time. You spin forever. And if you're fighting like a very strong boss, he'll break your poise, he'll mess you up because you're just spinning and there's nothing else you can do. Before you get Mad Spinner Wind, which is the best one, you're going to get this one, just the regular Mad Spinner. It's still good, but it's not as good as that. Rampage is pretty cool. Quick spin and hit. I use that for some boss fights just because it's like a double hit. It's strong. It's faster than something like the Mad Spinner. Tornado's Edge, I thought was pretty cool, but the wind up takes a long time. It's decent. I don't use it a whole lot. Mad Spinner Wind, I use all the time. Rampage Seeking, very good. Now, the high kick is actually a really good one, y'all. Retreat's always good if you need to get away. Stone Mallet, that's pretty cool. Like if you want to get up on somebody pretty fast. All right, so we're going to go different stance. Let's renew this here. All right, so now we're in mid. Here's our Mad Spinner. And the great thing about this attack is if you're fighting a bunch of people, man. I mean, it's fantastic because you're going to hit everybody in your radius. So if you get overwhelmed, it's a great option. Look at what it does. You're just taking them all out like flies. Okay, so what we're working with here is the Bear's Bane we have on, the high kick we have on, battle focus. See, that hits hard, and it stunned him. And you got a lot of good little simple combos. Like that. It's great. So you put all these little things together, and you end up with a pretty powerful warrior on your hands. It's fun. Alright, I'm going to mad spin the both of these real quick. Just for some effect. And then, of course, you also have this, don't forget. So I can jump and throw my axe down. See that? Very effective. It does wonders, man. See? And get away from them at the same time. The only issue, it misses sometimes. And there we have it for the Mad Spinner. Okay, now we're going to do low stance stuff. So some of these feel like this one, for example, like the Stone Mallet. Like you're like, why? A lot of these, you're kind of like, okay, like they don't look that effective, but in certain situations, they're awesome. They're absolutely awesome. I do want to show you the Fang Toss real quick. I may have already shown it, but I want to be sure. That we did, and that's pretty cool. And it actually comes pretty natural because like your RB is the same button you do for Kai Pulse. So all you really got to do is you hit somebody, you hit RB for your Kai Pulse and push on your joystick, and then you're nudging your shoulder into them like that and hitting them with the axe. It's a really quick hit. It doesn't really keep you vulnerable because it's so fast. This one here, yeah, see that one looks similar to another one. This one right here, the Earth Carver. I really like this one, man. It does a lot of damage. I think it's an underrated move. It looks a lot like the retreating axe, but it's different. It hits a lot harder. See how the retreating axe, he jumps and you get much further back. So that's something you want for more defensive. Earth Carver is kind of defensive, but not really because you're not jumping back. But you are swiping, hitting them up. It's like an uppercut with your axe, man. It's fantastic. And then here's the same thing with the RB. And like I said, if you change your controller type to B, it just gets even better. Because now you're holding blocked and you're doing Kai pulses and you're using your 2 fingers to hit the triggers a lot. And it becomes very simple. I'm very glad I discovered that with the controller B setup. Alright, so right here, that's the Carver. Earth Carver. Look how hard that hits, man. For a 1-hit deal, that is not bad at all. See how nice that is? That is the other one. That's the retreat. So that's retreating axe and then Earth Carver. And I always got these on my lower ones. When you're fighting enemies like the crab, you want to hit that crab low. Like if you go in trying to smash it from the top, you can kill it, but it takes a lot longer than if you got up under it and smashed it. This one. That's the Fang Toss. See how hard that hits, dude? It's got a good effect to it. Very nice. Love it. Absolutely love it. So then you combine all those and you can crush any boss in the game. And all the skills we've been over through that whole thing, you're going to see them used here and there, and it adds up. And like I said, I got through every boss, all of the bosses. With the axe build, I used nothing else. Yeah, bitch. The other great thing is you're pumping up stamina for this build. So with that being said, you put armor on that is very heavy. It protects you very well. You wouldn't be able to do that with much other builds because you don't have enough stamina to do it. Stamina is the only stat that's going to allow you to have a higher encumbrance on weight and allow you to sustain that kind of damage. Well, I thank you all for watching. I hope this video helped understand the axe a little better for anybody that didn't, to show like better highlights, but I just really wanted to get the point out there on what the axe has to offer. Like always, thanks for watching. This is Rambo at the Gamers Cafe. Peace.